Hello everyone. Today Bihar's assembly election result is scheduled to release. So how past similar state election results influenced the market and what could we expect today? Second, what happened in the US market last night after the government shutdown ended? All this we are going to discuss in our regular pre-market report video for today, 14th November 2025 for the Indian stock market in terms of Nifty and Bank Nifty. First, about Bihar election result and how it might influence today's market. The similar comparable BJP important states are Maharashtra, Karnataka and Uttar Pradesh. Here, Maharashtra and Karnataka's last state election results were released during the weekend on Saturday. Hence, on the following Monday, market reacted to that. Whereas for Uttar Pradesh, the result was released on Thursday. So, let us discuss all those state results and market reaction and then what's the takeaway from that. First, let's look at Maharashtra. Exit poll predicted BJP to win 150 to 200 seats, but the actual results were slightly better. BJP alliance won roughly 235 seats. Hence, on the following Monday, Nifty increased about 1.5% and was constant throughout the day. Then in Karnataka case, the exit poll projected Congress marginal win, whereas on the result day Saturday, Congress alliance won comfortably. Here, despite BJP lost the government, no surprise, hence actually market increased on the following Monday. Finally, about Uttar Pradesh election in 2022, on Thursday, BJP alliance won comfortably more than the exit poll. They were on the lead from the morning itself. Hence, on that day, this is what happened. If required, please pause and have a look. In response, market opened 286 points gap up, which was 1.75%. Then it increased further to 448 points, which was 2.75%. However, it trimmed some of that on the end trading hours. Hence, the day's low was only 200 points up and closed at 249 points up, which is 1.53%. Out of the three scenarios today, this is one of the most probable one since Bihar exit poll also projected clear BJP alliance win. Then the other two scenarios are BJP alliance losing their majority or Congress alliance winning the election. For that, there is no state equivalent one where exit poll projected the BJP win and then they lost. However, the next closest negative scenario is India's general election result day, June 4th, 2024, where exit poll projected the comfortable win for BJP alliance but they lost the majority. So what happened on that day? Nifty opened minor gap down, but as a day's low, it dropped like 2000 points but ended the day like 1400 points down, which is massive volatility. I don't think today that will happen even in the worst case scenario because that result disappointment was for all India general election, and in addition for releasing the result to all the states, it took lot of time, hence the volatility. This time this is just for one state, hence around 11 o'clock we could have the complete view about the results. But still closer to the end of the day, maybe we could see some level of profit booking or short covering. In short, if the result is in favor, and I think market already priced for that, hence no surprise, so maybe 1% positive, and even if it closed mild negative, I won't be surprised. If the result is non-favorable, market might be down 1 to 2%. Either way, it appears buying the put options out of the money is the best less risk strategy, which I didn't know earlier since I did the analysis just today for the pre-market only. Hence, I have no open positions. Anyway, that's the takeaway and the Bihar election results expects to drive the market today. Then moving to US market, last night it was disastrous. Trump signed the bill to unlock the funding. So the US government opened after 43-day shutdown period. Just for info, that funding was only until January 30th. But still, opening the government is positive. However, yesterday, US government didn't release their inflation number. Rather, they postponed it. Hence, because of lack of economic data and all the other reasons, last night the odds of December month rate cut fell below 50%, which in turn made the US market to close significantly negative. So both Dow Jones and S&P 500 were down 1.65%, whereas Nasdaq decreased 2.29%. In case of VIX, it increased 15% and moved above 20, which indicates increased fear in the market. About oil, it roughly traded at the same place as Wednesday night. At the time of this video, Brent crude trading near 63 US dollars per barrel, whereas WTI crude traded at 58.5 US dollars per barrel. Then regarding Indian ADR, as it is, all the major stocks closed negative or flat. If we calculate the arbitrage, ICICI Bank ADR showing negative 0.5% arbitrage difference, Infosys showing negative 1% difference, and Wipro showing negative 1.5% difference, whereas HDFC Bank and Reliance GDR showing flat difference. So overall, Indian ADRs indicating negative arbitrage. In line with that US market negativity and Indian ADR, GIFT Nifty traded at 25,841, equating that with the spot market. For now, it's indicating the gap down opening of above 100 points. As a summary, today Bihar election result is the main focus. Based on historical comparable state elections, if BJP alliance wins as per exit poll, then it's neutral to positive. If they lose unexpectedly, then it is very negative. Complete result clarity expected by 11 am to 12 pm with possible profit booking or short covering towards the end of the day. However, the global momentum is completely bad today, so despite BJP winning, it could spoil the party. Overall, domestic focus is on Bihar election result, whereas globally, US market negativity due to rate cut concerns could drag down the market despite the outcome. Moving on, about institution. For the fourth session in a row, FII was net sellers. They net sold for 400 crore rupees, whereas DII net bought for 3,100 crore rupees. Moving to participant-wise open interest analysis, in the index options, 14.8% new call option open interest and 5% new put option open interest were added. Because of more call option open interest addition, the PCR ratio decreased to 1.08 from 1.18. Then stance-wise in the index options, client holding net 9.2% open interest favoring bullish position, whereas FII and proprietary traders having net 6.2% and 1.9% of their open interest respectively favoring bearish position. Then as per stock open interest, Alchem Lab, NBCC, Tata Steel, Eternal, Page Industries, Jubilant Foods and Oil India are some of the 74 stocks that got an increase in open interest along with a negative close indicating the short build-up. On the other hand, Motherson, Nuvama, Delivery, Muthoot Finance, Hindustan Zinc, Prestige, Glenmark and NMDC are some of the 25 stocks that got an increase in open interest with a positive price close, which means these stocks indicating the long build-up. About the things to look out, earnings-wise, Marico, Tata Motors Passenger Vehicles, MRF, Sun TV Network and Glenmark Pharma are some of the major companies scheduled to release their results. So, FMCG, auto and pharma sectors will be on focus. Macro-wise, during our market time, India's October month wholesale inflation data is due, and separately the government will also release the exports and imports data for October. In addition, RBI will release the bank loan and deposit growth data for the fortnight ending October 31st. In the previous fortnight, deposit growth slowed, so we need to watch whether it improved or continued to slow down. Coming to technical, Nifty opened 30 points gap up and hit the psychological 26,000 mark after initial volatility. However, it could not sustain due to profit booking and closed flat with a positive bias. Thus, on the daily chart, Nifty formed a small bearish candle with upper and lower shadow, resembling a high wave or doji-like candlestick pattern, indicating indecisiveness among buyers and sellers. In addition, it continued its higher high formation for the fourth consecutive session, with short-term moving averages trending upward. Furthermore, RSI climbed above 60 and showing a positive crossover, all indicating a continuation of a healthy trend ahead. Hence, the immediate resistance is at 26,000 and a decisive move above this level might trigger a rally towards 26,200 to 26,350. On the lower end, immediate support is at 25,800, below which the current rally might lose some steam. In case of Bank Nifty, it opened 120 points gap down but immediately started to increase and climbed to 58,610. However, it could not sustain and closed at 58,380. Thus, on the daily chart, Bank Nifty formed a bullish candle with an upper shadow. It sustained above the falling trend line, which earlier acted as a resistance and now serves as a support, despite witnessing pressure at higher level. In addition, it also remained above all key moving averages, with RSI at 65, crossing the reference line, all indicating underlying strength. Hence, 50,500 to 58,600 zone would act as the crucial resistance, with 57,900 to 57,800 zone acting as the immediate support. Regarding the options front, the maximum call option open interest was at 26,000 strike, followed by 26,500 and 26,200, with the maximum new call option ending at 26,500, 26,000 and 26,200 strike. Meanwhile, the maximum put option open interest was at 25,500 strike, followed by 25,800 and 25,900, with the maximum new put option ending at 25,500, 25,900 and 25,300 strike. As from options data, it's indicated that Nifty is likely to face resistance at 26,000 to 26,200, with support at 25,800 in the short term. So that's all in this video. Hope you got some information. Please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video so that it will help me beat the YouTube algorithm and also motivate me to do more. Please don't make any investment decision based on this, as I'm not a SEBI registered advisor. I'm doing this for me and viewers' educational purpose only. Thanks for watching.